Let me talk to you real for a second. Maybe you're feeling stuck. Maybe you done time. Or maybe the world just treats you like you have. Either way, I know that feeling. I've been there. I've been in that cell, laid on that steel rack, night after night, staring at a ceiling that don't change. Just me, them four walls, and my thoughts. Was losing time and losing hope. I walked that yard. Felt like I was walking in circles. Physically, mentally, spiritually, worthless. I sat with my head in my hands thinking, damn, is this it? Doing time is not just in a prison, but inside your own head. They think it's just the time that breaks you. It's the weight of time, the weight of regret, the weight of everyone who used to believe in you slowly disappearing. That don't hit you all at once. It creeps in quiet. Phone calls stop being answered, mail stops coming, and every mirror becomes something you try to avoid. Because facing yourself, that's the hardest thing you'll ever do. Like the world forgot I ever existed. Like I was just another number on a paper, another bunk filled. Yeah, I messed up. I ain't gonna sugarcoat shit. I got out once, thought I had it. I told myself I was done. I started working, laying low, trying to keep it clean. But it's not always that easy. Out here, it hits different. People don't forget your past. Jobs don't want you. Even some of your own people act like you're still locked up. And when the pressure builds and the world don't cut you no slack, it's easy to slip. And I did. I slipped. I went back. That second time, it hit different. Not because it was longer, but because I knew better. I had seen freedom. I had felt what it was like to wake up in your own bed, take a breath without asking for permission. And to lose that again, man, that broke something deep in me. But it also woke something up too. This time, I knew I had to come out different. Not perfect, but real. Not trying to impress nobody, just trying to be a better me. I started moving with intention. I stopped chasing approval and I started building. Not just with my hands, but with my heart too. I ain't out here trying to prove the world wrong. I'm just trying to prove myself right. The world moves on and you're standing still. And you start to wonder if you ever catch up, if you'll ever matter again. They don't tell you that part either. It ain't just about serving time. It's about what it does to you inside. People think they know, but they don't know what it's like to do your time, and you still get sentenced again the moment you walk out to be free, but not really free. To want better, but feel like you've already been branded. You walk back into a world that already forgot you were in it, judged by your worst day, written off like a chapter that don't deserve a second page. Doors don't just close, they slam. People you love stop answering the phone. They say they want you to change, but then they hold your past like a chain around your neck. I didn't grow up thinking I'd be in and out of the system. But life don't always care what you got planned. It doesn't hand out second chances easy. It's not just the bars and the cuffs, but the weight I carried behind my smile. And still, I kept going. And for anyone out there who's been where I've been, or to anyone out there feeling stuck or still stuck in it now, let me talk to you. I see you. I feel you. I know what it's like to want better, not know how to get there. I know what it's like to carry shame, carry guilt, carry pain. But I also know what it's like to rise, to mess up again, and still get back up. That's why I'm doing this. This ain't no show. This is me, talking to the ones who need to hear it. And I need to hear from you too. Drop a comment. Let me know what you've been through, what you're trying to build. Because maybe we ain't meant to build alone. This is part 1, still standing. It's the start of something real. Part 2, we're talking about the first 30 days out. What it's really like when the gates open. The pressure, the fear, the anxiety, the freedom, and how to survive it. If nobody told you today, I'm proud of you. And if you're still struggling, that don't make you weak. It just means your story ain't finished yet. We're rebuilding from the ground up, one cut at a time, one step at a time. I'm still standing, and so are you. Whether you're fresh out or still locked in, whether it's prison or just pain that's holding you, you don't need 10 steps. You need one solid move forward. People will doubt you. Hell, you'll doubt yourself. But growth don't come easy. Maybe you're healing from things you never talk about. That's strength too. You keep showing up even on the slow days. Even when your hands shake, when nobody's clapping, because deep down, you know you got fire in you. You didn't go through all that for nothing. There's meaning in your scars. You didn't survive just to stay silent. This ain't about being perfect. It's about being real, about being here. Today, you're building something piece by piece. Not because it's easy, but because you're worth the fight. I'm building from the ground up. I've been at the bottom. Not the kind they talk about in stories or on TV. I'm talking about the kind where silence is so loud it hurts. Until one day, I picked up a pencil, started drawing. Just to pass time at first. Anything to keep my mind right. I started sketching faces. Next thing I knew, I was drawing portraits, selling art. It was like the world cracked open just a little. Made a little money, found a little peace. Every line I drew, every face I sketched was me trying to draw myself out of that darkness, making something out of nothing. And for once, I felt like I had something to offer besides pain. Maybe I ain't worthless. Maybe I got something. People always say you got potential, but they don't hand you purpose. You gotta dig for that, scratch at it, bleed for it. Some of us had to learn the hard way. And even when you get out, that sentence don't end. You walk out into a world that treats you like you still got cuffs on. You try to get a job, boom, doors closed. You try to explain your past, bam, eyes are narrowing. When you're trying to do better, it's like the world just keeps trying to shove you back down. But me, I ain't staying down. I'm building something real. And I owe it to the people who held me up when I couldn't stand. Through every year, every transfer, every setback, there were two people who never let go of me. I don't forget the ones who held me down. The ones that saw me even when I couldn't see myself. I owe everything to my mom, my rock. I wouldn't have made it without her. She's the reason I'm still breathing some days. She never left my side. Not once. Not even when I gave her reason to. And my little sister, 15 years younger, who never judged me, just saw me for me. Talk to her every day. Every day. Some days, that was the only thing that kept me from giving up completely. They saw me, not my charges, not my worst mistake. That kind of love, that's rare. That's fuel. That's what keeps you breathing when the world tries to suffocate you. Now let me talk to anyone who ever felt written off. Start with what you got, even if it's just breathing air into your lungs. You don't got to move fast, just move forward. Even if you cry when you're alone and smile in public, keep going. And redemption, it ain't just a word. It's a decision that you make every day that you don't give up. Broke, not broken. Bruised, not beaten. Did time, not defined by it. Yeah, I lost time, but I ain't losing my purpose. I'm building from the ground up. Not overnight, but over every night I stayed awake wondering if I'd ever be more than my past. I'm not chasing a spotlight. I'm creating my own lane, because real ones, they rise. And if you're hearing this, maybe it's time you do too. Your story ain't over, not even close. And this ain't no motivational quote. This is survival. This is the grind.